My name is Megan Lindsay, and I'll be answering a few questions in regards to professional dispositions and how it affects us as special education teachers. Okay, so first question, what is our role as special education teachers as far as supporting the learning, improving, planning, and just collaboratively advancing the profession? I feel as though, as special education teachers, it's our duty to ensure that the students are receiving the proper nurturing necessary for them to succeed. It's almost as if they're our children and we're raising them to be responsible, goal-oriented adults. Education begins with us first. Their parents send them to school to get an education, and that's where we come in as educators. We set the tone for the learning environment that propels the student to love learning and value their education ultimately, shaping them to be lifelong learners and enjoy it. As a special education teacher, we take an oath to uphold, what's in the best interest of the student, all while maintaining our code of ethics. This entails providing additional help for those that are struggling, accommodating students that are on different levels in accordance with their strengths, weaknesses, and state standards, as well as being able to collaborate with other educators and colleagues to promote growth and assure that the students' needs are being met, and exerting all resources to promote, the growth and, make sure everything's going effectively. After all, we are the ones that shape the mind of the youth who they transform into adults. Okay, question 2. What disposition that I currently possess will, help me to become a successful teacher? And what are some things that I need to work on as a first-year teacher? The dispositions that I currently possess include, but are not limited to, because I am multifaceted, compassion, dedication, and most of all, advocacy. We have to be there, be the voice for the voiceless, because more often than not, the kids can't vocalize some of the things, or most of the time they're afraid to do so. I feel as though it is imperative that we not only uphold our ethical code, near and dear to us, but also what is suitable for the student, providing a safe and friendly environment where students feel comfortable expressing themselves and know that they won't be ridiculed for doing so, but always uplifted instead, as well as being committed enough to the profession to, go that extra mile for the greater good of the student's success. It is our duty to remain positive regardless of how the day has went. And also, some students need someone to speak up for them when they aren't, receiving all the services and whatnot. And it's for the best interest of them and their advancement. Okay, because if not for them, then who? Okay, as a first-year teacher, I feel as though something I could work on as a disposition is, entering the classroom is just maintaining the fairness. Because I know sometimes, we do get upset with students, and I just don't want to allow that to cloud my judgment as far as being able to fully help them and things of that nature. Because at the end of the day, I am the professional, and I am held to a higher standard. Okay. What effect could personal bias have on the expectations of teachers have for their students, and how could this bias affect their relationships with students and family? Okay, big one. Personal bias can affect the expectations that teachers have for their students in a major way. For example, if a teacher doesn't like a student and has a personal vendetta against them, then they will not uphold their moral duty to educate the student due to that personal reason. This can result in a failing grade, assignment, or merely just mistreatment of the student, not properly caring for them in a positive manner. On the other hand, if a student, if a teacher highly favors a student, and then, or parent for that matter, then, they'll take it easy on them to, save for the sake of the relationship, this goes as far as giving them a grade, which is not helping them, but is hindering them, in fact, because then they're not retaining the information necessary for them to move to the next level and become successful in their future endeavors. As well as, at this point, in addition to, we're not fully servicing the student. In fact, we're doing them a disservice. We're doing their parents a disservice and ourselves ultimately, because we're not upholding our code of ethics as educators, and we're not preparing the students with all the tools necessary to succeed. Thank you.